Y'all get in here. Y'all get in here. Y'all get in here because ain't he finna do something that she ain't did in a real long time. And that's just go on a damn tirade. I'm finna go on a tirade. It's finna be a whole lot of cussing. Put your AirPods in, put your beats in, whatever you need to do. Put them youngins up, cause I'm finna do a whole lot of goddamn me cussing. I am. I am. Now, let me just say this. We love our sister Tamron down over here.
Ways to dress up your tree. First, start with a style vibe. Next, decide on your ideal size.
We love our sister Tamron. Now, let me explain something to y'all. Tamron Hall. Hey, Harmony. We love Tamron. Tamron is an actual Emmy Award winning journalist. Okay? Let's be clear here. Tamron Hall is that girl. She ain't for play. Now, y'all know Auntie been busy. I've been busy. I didn't go live. Hey, Neff, I didn't go live. Y'all, I got what I like to call raccoon drunk last night because whoever planned my company's Christmas party, good fucking job. Okay? Whoever the event planner was that got with child. What pink tree, baby? What you talking about? Taj, what pink tree? You know, whoever made the plan that they planned this thing out, good job. They had the menu set already of items that you could order from the menu that the company was going to cover. The drink specials were drink special. Hey, Brian. Hey, Marcy, moderators, I need you moderating. Eyes and ears, boots on the ground. Hey, Sunrose. Hey, y'all welcome on in. Happy Saturday night. And I got another party to go to, but unfortunately, that's Unc's job, and I can't get raccoon drunk, so I done already pregame with 3 lemon drop cut waters, a Cayman Jack, and I'm now sitting here sipping Douce, okay? Hey, just getting off, Giovanna. Hey, welcome in. Y'all come on in. Look at this. I feel like Miss Barbara from Romper Room with her magic mirror. Some of y'all too young to know about Romper Room, but I know Miss Barbara mirror didn't see in the damn hood. I know that damn much. All right, disclaimer. Y'all make sure that y'all like and share. Oh, it's free. It's painless. And it's a good time. I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good, Harmony. I'm doing great. Yes, thank you, Marcy. Thank you. It wasn't no cold ass chicken wings, left in the residue in the pan. It was I got a beautiful Christmas ornament. I'll be posting pictures. Now, like I said, we love our sister Tamron down. We love Tamron. But let me just go ahead and just kick this off, okay? Okay, baby. I know. You got them youngins. You got them youngins. Now, listen. Let them know that they ain't finna do some cussing. I'm pretty sure it ain't nothing them youngins ain't heard before. But this is not that. This ain't finna be a safe live. Sunrose, this interview pissed me off so motherfucking bad. When I tell you this interview enraged me. And it enraged me because, one, we know Tamron Hall. We've been watching Tamron for years, Dateline Crime, and all the things. Okay? We know the journalistic integrity of Tamron Hall. Let me tell you where this fucking interview came from. This interview came from one of them little young ass interns who getting ready to graduate, okay? That's where this shit came from. When I say that you sit up here and you got these two looking like two big ass peanut M&Ms sitting their ass on that damn chair, color coordinated, a YN intern. The Risa Tisa interview was better than this shit right here. And I'm just going to be real with y'all. Tamron didn't know what the fuck was going on, nor did Tamron give a fuck about what was going on. This was just a basic, random, ripped from the headline segment that Tamron wanted to get on and bounce right off this shit. That's why I named this shit Child Please. Now, this shit ain't nothing against. This shit is nothing against our sister Tamron. We love her down. But next time, Tamron, if you don't want to do some shit that your executive producer and your production assistants don't want to do, tell them motherfuckers no. Tell them no. Please and thank you. I'm just saying. Don't make no damn sense. When I made my, hey Taylor, hey Miss Karen, this was nonsense. It was embarrassing. This was a play. I'm gonna tell you something. These two big peanut M&Ms sitting up here, you trying to save face. That's what you motherfuckers is doing. You trying to save face, and you on a little press tour. You better pay that baby her money. Do you hear me? Hey, baby, it wasn't jaw dropping. You know what, Jen, Auntie Jen, what had happened, friend, sister, niece, cousin, honey, whatever you need me to be, Miss Karen. Whatever you need me to be. You know what? It wasn't that Tamron was struggling to come up with questions, y'all. Tamron didn't give a damn. Now, we all know who Tim and Brenay is, okay? Brenay was Akira's friend. Got into this woman's house and started sleeping with this woman's husband. You know what? I'm going to tell you how they got on the show. One of them YN production assistants. Okay? That's what happened. That's what happened. And she's glad, I guess. Tamron was clueless. Tamron didn't give a damn about this because you know what? This is beneath Tamron. I'm going to say this. The interview would have been a whole lot better had it been the wedding dress lady, girl Lala's father. Because I'm going to say this, y'all. That for me, I'm working on that. I know I keep talking about it. I'm working on it because every time I think that I have that live completed for you guys, it turns into something completely different. Completely different. Oh, Lord. So once again, good morning, good evening, good night to everybody except Brenay and fucking Tim. Except you two. Okay? And Tamron, your ass is on thin ice too. Because what the hell was this? Oh, honey, she was more than happy to be on there. She was more than happy. She thinks that being on Tamron vindicates her. And is it me or is she becoming fatter? At this point, you pull up to that damn house, you can see her ass in every window. I said what I said. I'm mad. Y'all, I promised I wasn't going to say nothing. I promised the Lord that I was going to mind my business in the year of our Lord 2025. But y'all, when I turned on my TV, And I saw this foolishness. I saw this audacity displayed in high definition. I kid you not. I'm like, I know. Now granted, Rasputia, also known as Brenay, granted, Rasputia Lattimore, Brenay, Rasputia Lattimore Montague was more than happy to know, to announce that she was going to be on there. Now, my thing is this, and thank you to Pat, humans are stupid, because he's right. You dress better to go on the Tamron Hall show than you did going in court. When you went to court, we could see that damn got to be glued spray all caked up around the edges of that goddamn TikTok lace front you had on. You had on them leggings that didn't support them 6 fupas that you got. You looked unkempt. Didn't have on nobody's kind of support bra to pick up them orangutan titties that you got. You looked unwashed. But all of a sudden, you done went and got you a professional install and got somebody to paint you. Hey, Karma. You look like somebody loved you on the Tamron Hall show. But when I tell y'all, when I saw the audacity of this, I had to pull up on y'all. Baby, grab y'all snacks. Grab your prayer cloths, grab your common sense, because clearly they left theirs at the courthouse. Now we gonna be sitting here for a little while because the lies were so damn thick. The lies were thick. You got listen. I'm mad. Y'all, this pissed me. This pissed me off so bad. This agitated my whole spirit. Cause at yielded. Because at some point, y'all, I just wanted to get our sister Tamron and just grab her shoulders and just shake and go, come on now. Come on, Tamron, clock it. Thank you. They look like a solar and a lunar eclipse sitting right there on that damn couch. If it's light anywhere and they walk in, everything gonna go dim. They blocking the fucking sun. B is for bastard. My God. I just wanted to shake Tamron. Tamron, clock this shit. Tamron didn't give enough of a fuck to research this shit. But my thing is this. If you're providing a show and rip from, baby, the lights were on and nobody was there. Tamron didn't give a damn. Baby, the production assistant in this that was supposed to give her the notes on this for her to read didn't give Tamron shit. Now, this video clip, y'all, came live and direct from Tamron's page, okay? Y'all can go and watch this. There's a few more people who have reacted to this. Pat reacted to it today. Baby, nobody was home. Nobody. And I trust you me. Now, I'm going to say this about Tamron. Tamron does read her comments. Tamron does. Tamron has responded to people. Now, she does it eloquently. Now, I'm going to say this. Hey, Tamron, baby, call Robinette, call Akira's PR team, and get the real story. Now, Tamron, we love you down over here, mama. But this, baby, you said tampons. Yielded. Go sit next to J Boogie. Hey Jabari, hey baby, praying for traveling grace for you and big girl and everybody that's on the road. I just wanted her to clock it. Now we talking about a woman who got hit with $1.7 million bill. Now I don't like the term stealing a husband. Okay? Because if you want to maintain and be kept in a relationship, y'all, then guess what? Hey Tiff, you have to want to be there. Okay? But you got hit with $1.75 million for fucking somebody's husband. And you sitting up on national TV talking about some goddamn, yes, we do need chairs. We do need chairs. Yes, we need chairs. Talking about we just friends. Friends? Baby, Brenay said she wasn't the villain. She sure did. But you sat up here and fucked with that. You sit up here and fuck with this girl consistently. You consistently fuck with this girl. Oop, J Boogie, my. And talking about they were friends. Friends. J Boogie, it's just a preemptive measure, baby. I love you though. Friends. Child, if my friends cost me $2 million, I need new motherfucking enemies. In Tamron Hall, she sat there and let them lie like a rug. Baby, let me tell you something. Shout out to Aunt. Baby, get you some brown. Get you some brown. Auntie got some Douce. Douce a little cran apple, because you know cranberry juice have a baby with anybody. Let me tell you something. Baby, Auntie Wendy would never. Do y'all hear me? Auntie Wendy would never, ever, in the history of colored folk in captivity, they would never have lied to, baby, they wouldn't even face Aunt Wendy. Barbara Walters, Diane Sawyer. Wendy would have swallowed them whole. Although, you know, look like Brenay takes some years to digest, baby. I think a boa constrictor would pass on Brenay. Something about the texture of her strikes me as being bitter, oily, and full of fat. Oh, but messy cousin. Oh, baby, Barbara Walters would have turned them into a pillar of salt. Or in Brenay's case, a tub of shortening. Baby, let me tell you something. Yes. Aunt Wendy won her suit. We need Aunt Wendy on the line. We need him on the line. Oh, okay. My God. So let's get into this, okay? Now like I said, I can't. Auntie can't play it, okay? Okay. Now Tim said he and his wife were just roommates. Let me tell y'all something about men. And let me zoom into this real quick. Y'all hold on. Then they're like, oh, okay. Now watch this. I need y'all to look at Tim and the amount of weight Tim. Okay. See, baby, those are not flotation devices. Those are deflated airbags. So let's get into this, okay? Tim said that him and Akira were roommates. Let me tell you something about these meat stick carriers. Baby, her back, her knees, her hips, okay, her ankles. You know she can't use no white wash rag. Y'all catch that on the way to bed tonight. When a meat stick carrier, the male species, when they get caught, suddenly he and his wife are just roommates. Suddenly they sleeping in separate beds. Suddenly the house is cold. Because she tacky in country, Taj. But let's look at the facts. In the state of Carolina, and shout out to the Tar Heel state for keeping these messy laws on the book. Brenay, you got charged with criminal conversation. Now, for the young folks, baby, let me tell you something. Tim got, hey, Nick at night. Tim got an auntie booty. And it sits up real high. His shape is just weird, okay? For a man. Remind me of that episode of Giovanna. I'll allow it. Shout out to the Tar Heel state, like I was saying. Okay? Because it was called criminal conversation. So conversation in the old school don't mean chit chat. It don't mean how's your day. It means, do you want to fight? So you sit your ass on that white couch and you tell Tamron, we were just friends. You're telling a lie that 12 jurors and a damn judge already determined was a lie. You don't pay $250,000 for no fucking friendship, Brenay. You pay for that conversation. And Tamron just nodded. Tamron sat her ass on that damn couch. Hold on a second.
This judgment now.
Look at Tamron. Beautiful girl. I love Tamron. I love that Tamron is growing the hair out. It looks good. Don't do unnail. Do not do unnail like that. Don't do unnail like that. I said a week old. Don't do unnail like that. Don't do that. Honey, there's no way she's washing properly. Okay? Tamron set her ass there and fucking nodded. Oh, baby, I couldn't have. Oh, no. See, I don't play with hoes. See, if you're going to be a hoe, be an honest hoe. What Della Reese say in Harlem Nights? I'm an honest hoe, and all my hoes is honest. No, baby, I don't play with hoes. Her big ass would have sat up here and had to squoze her ass out them two double doors outside of that damn studio into the New York streets and get into a U-Haul and go back to the great state of North Carolina playing with me. Because what you ain't finna do is come on any platform that I got, even if I got a fucking talk show, and bitch, don't you lie to me. Don't you lie. Delusion at best, yes. This didn't make no damn sense. Now, Tamron, we need to have a fucking family meeting about you. Tamron. Now, I know that your husband is from the mountains of Caucasus. I know that you are that girl and you are beautiful. You is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Okay? But Tamron, this was a black. Yeah, you did. You did, J Boogie. That, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Love you though. I do it again. Yeah, I do it again. Now, Tamron, this was the black auntie sister friend moment, and you missed it. You missed it. You missed, baby. It's called, the segment is called "Ripped from the Headlines." Tamron, it's called ripped from the headlines. This, baby, this was your moment. This was your whole stop line moment, sister, auntie, friend, and you missed it. My God, today. Because I root for Tamron. I want her to win. But this shit was just as sloppy as them titties. I wouldn't give a fuck, Tiff. I wouldn't give a good goddamn. She was looking at Tim getting cues. I ain't getting in no basket. Fuck that damn basket. I ain't gotta go. No, I will not. Tamron started the fucking segment by saying there were 700 pieces of evidence. I'm going to say that again for the one time. I'm going to say that again. 700 pieces of evidence that was going to knock them down. Tamron, you didn't mention not one motherfucking iota. Don't you say glitter over here, Tiff. Don't you say goddamn glitter. You started this. You kicked this shit off with 700 pieces of fucking evidence. And you ain't sat up here and mentioned not one iota of fucking evidence. If you knew that there was 700 pieces of evidence, you should have done your due diligence, madam, as a journalist and found out what them 700 goddamn pieces of evidence was, Tamron. You owed that to the viewing audience. Tamron, you owed that to the viewing public. You had the opportunity to slap the truth, and you didn't. And I'm bothered by that. I am bothered by that. I am triggered than a motherfucker by that. And I have watched this interview twice to try to give you some grace. And yet you sat there and treated these motherfuckers like they were victims of an understanding. Then you gonna ask them, how did the comments make, oh my God, orangutan titties feel? Long titted, no nipple having ass bitch. A motherfucker that can throw them titties over her goddamn shoulders. You gonna ask her how the comments made? We don't give a damn. Ask how you think that damn woman feels. I care about the woman who had to sue to get some respect after cyberbullying, after being stalked. That's what I give a shit about. You should have got deep off in her ass. Tim just there for the ride. As long as Brenay can pay Tim, Tim gonna be there. Tamron, you are a journalist, baby. Your job is to say, ma'am, you say you didn't touch him, but text message 432 says you was at the Holiday Inn on a fucking Tuesday. Explain that, hoe. Now she didn't have them long nails on because she's on an apology tour. She's trying to make herself look halfway decent, but she looked like she should be standing outside the fucking Walmart selling Girl Scout cookies. Well, we all know that she ate the fucking Girl Scout cookies. And just, ooh, yeah, that's a whole lot of ass there. Look at this outfit.
So it's not over.
No, hey, Tim, hey, Tim. You sure right it ain't over. Looking like two big brown ass crayons, color coordinated with your Fashion Nova men, big and tall. She dressed like she finna do the announcements for the fucking youth department. Fuck is going on around here? She let them spin a narrative that they were just two innocent people bullied by the internet. She let them gaslight the audience. Let me tell y'all something. The audience was not here for the shit. Y'all go over to Tamron Hall's page and y'all watch this 8-minute clip that I got the screenshot of. Y'all go watch it. Oop, Giovanna. Hey, brown sugar. Child, let me tell you something. She can fight him with them damn titties. She can beat him with them. Brown Sugar, the youth department. She looks like she's about to give announcements for the youth department. The children will be collecting canned goods for us to distribute to the homeless on the 4th Sunday. Parents, make sure that the cans are bought in and placed in the box in the vestibule that say youth department. Please and thank you. Look like she got 6 damn arms. It was soft, it was weak, and it was disrespectful to the intelligence of everybody watching. You let them sit up there and lie to your face, and you thank them for coming? Then Brenay sat up here. Oh, brown sugar, you're right. Parents, make sure that you bring the kids on Saturday morning, no later than 10:30. We'll be doing usher practice as well. The attire for Sunday for the youth department ushers. Please have them wear their youth department t-shirts and their jeans and their tennis shoes. And choir rehearsal will be shortly after usher practice. Thank you for your participation. You talking about you became famous on accident. And talk about this man's children. This girl had the nerve, the unmitigated gall to say that she got famous on accident and that she didn't mean to put their business out there. My God. My God. My God. My God. You didn't mean to put your business out there for 2 years. For 2 years. See, now you starting to sound like Nettard over there. You starting to sound like Nettard over there. Brenay, We would have never known this shit. Brenay. We would have never known this shit. We would have never known this shit if you didn't get online and start antagonizing that girl. That was lie 347 of the whole thing. Lake squirrel, swamp bat. What is it? Mud walk? Ain't that what Pat called it? You starting to sound like him over there in Silicucci. I will not calm down. You starting to sound like him. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the type of human beings that create shit storms and then get mad when they get covered in their own shit. You gave motherfuckers shit that they didn't ask for. We didn't ask for this shit. Y'all, I done found out something just now. You can send super chats. Sure can. Wow, thank you, YouTube. Okay, didn't know that. You were posting that man's children. You were posting get ready with me videos in that woman's house. You were playing house with another woman's husband and kids and posting for clicks. And then you want to cry because the bill came due? J Boogie, I'll allow it. Don't write a check your big ass can't cash. You wanted to be the main character. Well, congratulations, baby. You the main character in court dockets now. And see, that court case has been postponed because they're expecting snow. But much like a camel, you can live on your body weight for several months, and in your case, years. Now, let's talk about the money. $1.75 million. Do you know how much friendship that is? That ain't friendship money. That is you broke my home money. And the fact that they're sitting there looking unbothered tells me two things. You delusional than a motherfucker and you don't plan on paying it. But guess what? That judgment is going to follow you like a bad credit score. Every time you get a brand deal, that's the wife's money. Every time you get a viral video, that's the wife's money. You work for her now. So you can hide that car. That's a whole 5th grade class sitting on one couch. I hope that girl put a lien on every piece of everything you own. Bank accounts. You can hide, baby, you can hide that car you want to. That house, because I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to share something with you. The day you can't sit up here and take care of Tim is on to the next one. Now, is it just me, or does Brenay twin sister little boy look just like Tim? Well, according to court testimony, a certain individual caught something that rendered her infertile. But Brenay twin sister little boy sure look like Tim chunky monkey ass. And then all of that, who in the hell fucks behind their sister? Nasty ass. That's filth. I don't want nothing that's been on my sister, my cousin, my niece, my nephew, my friend. See, Brenay, Tim had your sister first. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, Lord. That I'm telling you, that youngest child looked just like Tim. I'm serious. That youngest one looked just like Tim. Yeah, I think it is two daughters. That boy is two. Yes, that boy looks like Tim. That's where the real tea is. You better get that girl that damn money. Baby, that dating pool is the size of a thimble for you to go fuck behind your damn sister. They make too much goddamn equipment for satisfaction. But then again, I don't even think Brenay can see hers. You know, you can't even roll Brenay and flour and look for a wet spot. That's probably like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, sticking a toothpick in a damn well. Just, ooh, child. My God. If he is married, he is not your best friend. He is not your roommate. He's a goddamn liability. And to the producers of Tamron Hall show, I need you motherfuckers to do better. Don't bring folks on here just for ratings. Don't bring folks on here just for ratings, because that's what this was. Y'all didn't do y'all due diligence. This video was stupid. You know what? No. This is how it went. It was Tim and Brenay's sister, and then Akira entered in. That's how that went. That is how that went. And then you got Tim sitting up here talking about some damn, it ain't over. You damn right it ain't over. No, it ain't over. Not at all. Now I'm going to say this. Lord have mercy. Let the people with good credit say hallelujah. Hallelujah. That baby looks like Tim. I'm going to lower my voice because I need y'all to hear the spirit of what I'm saying, not just the volume. Yeah, you know what? And Akira has a right to have a baby. And then I'm going to say this. Brenay feels a way about her having a baby. Sure does. She's expecting a baby girl. And did a beautiful maternity photo shoot. Because you know what? She's in her third trimester. The baby's name is going to be Astra. Now watch old fish sticks over there start talking about having kids. I am thrilled for her because you know what? Ain't nothing like a motherfucker getting a lick back. Brenay wants a baby now, even if she got to adopt. And when I tell you that God in the universe will do it, and baby, let me tell you something. Her husband, well, not husband, but the guy that she's pregnant by, that's a nice bowl of chocolates. And she didn't even look pregnant in court. You got your prize for baby. Let me tell you something. Brenay will sit up here and lie and say that she's pregnant when she's not. Watch. Now we have laughed, we done kikied, okay? And we have dragged these people from North Carolina to New York City, but there's a serious lesson in this mess. And I need all my young ladies and grown women who should know better to lean in close and listen to your auntie. Hear me good. She's carrying well. Listen to me well. Don't let a hey big head text turn into a $2 million judgment. Don't let just a vibe turn into your wages being garnished for the next 30 years. Brenay thought she was winning. She thought she had the man, the house, the content, and the views. But what does the Bible say? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or in Brenay's case, a whole bank account. Baby, you losing everything but weight. This is a cautionary tale, beloved. It's a billboard on the highway of life that says, stop, turn around, the bridge is out. What you just said. But see, I would have messed around and swung on Brenay. Baby, Brenay is carrying the weight of everybody that's watching this video and commenting. She is carrying the weight of an elementary school. She is carrying the weight of a tractor trailer tied to an 18-wheeler. She is carrying the weight of the saints that go to Golden Corral on Sunday. Okay? Okay? That's what she's carrying. You know, she don't walk fast. She don't walk cute. She walk with shortness of breath. Okay? Her legs and knees have been whispering, girl, please, for over 30 years. Every time she drops something, she got to think if it's worth it to pick it up. Every time she try to cross her legs and her thighs say, no, we good. Okay? She not heavy. She not full of flavor. She just full. Her clothes don't be shrinking in the dryer. They just scared. Okay? Her arms ain't never touched or agreed. You know, Tim don't need a weighted blanket. She is the weighted blanket. Okay? I mean, who needs abs when she got all the snacks? Okay? She's barren, just like Death Valley. She ain't out of shape. She's shaped like love and biscuits. Baby, let me tell you something. The guy that Akira is with, honey, he that is lickable love. He is so chocolate. He looks like he can be licked. And I say that respectfully. That's titty sputia. That's titty sputia. Every chair that she sits in got to sign an NDA just in case it breaks. Okay? She ain't never tried to jog, because if she did, her spirit would say no and dial 911. If loving carbohydrates is wrong, she don't want to be right. She thinks she thick in all the right places, but that wallet say you about to be thin than a motherfucker. She is not plus size, she is supersized. She believes that she's storing fat for the apocalypse, okay? I'm just saying. And I say this with love. She's not overblessed. She's under exercised. Talking about God don't play about her. Baby, God has sat here and just let you get chastised for the one time. Because guess what? God didn't play about Akira too. That's why he gave her the victory. There's probably the nigga that she was with hiding under and suffocating. She's been through a lot. She's seen a lot, and she's eaten a lot. She ain't on a diet plan. She on a food plan. She see food, she eats it. Her thighs have been rubbing together so long, they cousins. That body is not built for jogging. It's built for Sunday dinner. That extra weight keeps her grounded, just not grounded in the Lord. Okay? It's just not. A mess. But let me just talk about liability. Because my thing is this. Ladies and gentlemen, if a man is married and he's sitting up here talking about they sleep in separate bedrooms, I don't care if he says that she don't understand him. I don't care if he says they're roommates just passing the night like ships in the Atlantic. If he has a ring on his finger and a wife in the deed on the lease or on anything or anywhere, he is not your soulmate. He is not your best friend. That is not titty sweat. That is not titty sweat. That is lies, disappointment, oozing through them pores. Well, you know, one of the cousins got up there on the stand and said she was unclean. Shit. Damn cousin said that. At Miss Karen, what you said, that was his circumstance. And that's the lie that he told. And then too, ladies, you got to be real keen about moving a woman into your house too. Friend or not. You got to be real keen about moving a woman in your house or having a woman around your man like that. Yeah, and Jabari, I understand that, baby. Don't get Auntie wrong. You have some people that really are roommates and still bumping the uglies. Yeah, absolutely. You might go in his room, he might go in yours. Okay? But my thing is this. If it done got so bad where y'all sleeping in separate rooms, y'all ain't bumping uglies, somebody need to go get their own goddamn house. Now, my thing is this. Now, if Tim had went and got his own shit, that would have been different. It still would have been wrong, but it would have been different. And whoever the makeup artist, Brenay, that you paid, this is the best I've seen you look. That is the best I have seen you look in a very long time. You're not fighting for love. You fighting for a subpoena, especially if you live in the great state of North Carolina. Y'all remember Fantasia? Fantasia got played. Y'all remember Tay Tay? We love Tasia with her singing self. We love Tasia. But Tasia met that boy in T-Mobile. And he is. Yes, I am. And that boy said, yeast beast, fluff monster. Met that boy in T-Mobile. And that boy sat up here and he said, what? I am unhappily married. And Tasia bit that bone. And that boy's wife went and sued Fantasia. And Fantasia had to pay that damn girl. And that boy went right back where? With his goddamn wife with that damn money. We ain't heard shit else. And Tasia had a baby by that boy. Tasia got pregnant by that boy. Some of us need to learn how to be alone. Some of us need to learn to be alone and process and learn to love ourselves. Baby, if you got to have a cootie in a can, baby, where is, you saw her mammy, why didn't you go stay with your mammy? The hell? You courted a deposition. Tim didn't bring Brenay happiness. He bought a lawsuit. Now look at him. Sitting on national TV, looking like two water buffaloes, trying to explain why they owe another woman a winning lottery ticket. Is that what you want, to be paying for criminal conversation? Honey, unclean like leprosy. Baby, alone is paradise. I did it for years. The wife is somewhere on a yacht in Dubai spending your day. I don't think so. Stay in your lane, drink your water, and leave married folk business alone. The devil is busy and the court system is busier. Tim, the smartest thing you said sitting your window licking, Elmer's glue sipping ass like a Capri Sun. Hey, baby. Hey, it's Patterson. Sipping Elmer's glue like a Capri Sun. You need to be borrowing that boy Charles's helmet over yonder. But the smartest thing you said, sitting your ass on that damn couch. And Tamron, get that couch clean, you hear? That couch is beige like aunties over here. You just can't have any kind of ass sitting there on that couch. You can't just, that's a lot of ass. And see, if you had done your research, you would have known that ass is unclean, like the meat that they said was in the Bible that got them Hebrew boys thrown in the fiery furnace because they wouldn't eat it. That is unkempt, unwashed ass. You get somebody over yonder, over there in that studio. Matter of fact, fuck cleaning the couch. Throw it away. Change your furnishings after this is over with. Honey, I love dating me. I love dating me. See, putting yourself first is not selfish, it's self-full. But see, that's a whole nother sermon. That's a whole nother sermon Auntie can get into. Because once I learned how to protect my peace and be self-full by taking care of myself and taking myself out and taking myself on trips. The first time I ever went to New York, I went by my goddamn self. Scared the shit out of Prophetess. But I told her, I said, I did that for me. They sure look like a damn before and after picture. Now let's get back. I got to pivot back on Tamron. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all just let Auntie cook, because you know what? I'm mad at Tim and Brenay. I'm mad at, you know what, Alicia, hold on. Let me press pause. How would you get to that point if you are scared to do a relationship again? Alicia, you know what? I'm gonna tell you how I got myself to that point. I got myself to that point of where, Alicia, what I had to do was I had to sit down with myself and I had to say to myself what I'm willing to accept and what I'm willing not to accept. Not just from a man, but any fucking body. I took myself. I put God first. Okay? That's the head. I put God first. And I started having to have some real conversations with God and asking God to remove that hurt and that pain that I had from a relationship's past. And Alicia, it didn't happen overnight, because what I did was, when my marriage ended, I was already a great mother, but I went into hyperdrive where it was like, nope, I'm not going to be with anybody because I got these kids and I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to do this. And I would just stick my little pinky toe. I would just stick my little pinky toe in the water, and one of these meat stick carriers would mess around and say something fucked up. I stick my my toes right out the water, and I'd lock down. And then, it got to the point where this is how I knew that I wasn't ready, because when somebody showed me some level of genuineness, that they could be a good person, I started getting my bricks and I started building that wall up around myself. Is what I did. So what I'm saying to you is, baby, is take your time. But first, date Alicia first. Talk to Alicia first. I'll allow it. Talk to Alicia first. But the thing about it is that when you talk to Alicia and when Alicia talks to God, see, J Boogie, I'm finna go to that place. Don't have it be a monologue. Have it be a dialogue, because Alicia's mind is going to have to speak to Alicia's heart. And Alicia's heart is going to have to speak to God. And Alicia's mind and heart are going to have to get together and be willing to listen to what God has said. And it's not going to be an overnight process. But when you understand what's going on, I guarantee you it's going to feel right. Because for me, now I'm not saying it's been the place that I am right now is, thank you, baby. I'm not saying that the place where I am now was easy, because I gave Unc a hard time. I did. Because I was around him for a certain period of time in a certain season, right? Where I got scared. Because I got to a place where when things were going well, there's self-sabotaging behavior. Oh, yes. And my thing is this, and you can still be focused. You can still be focused. But the thing about it is, I was always one of the women where, look, until I know who you are and what you're about, you're not finna be around my kids. You're not finna meet the family. It's not finna go down like that. Matter of fact, you ain't finna even know where I stay at, bro. But I got to that place where with y'all Unc, to where when things looked normal, when things looked natural, I would think that I was doing something wrong. And I would get worried, I would get scared, and I would sit back and I would wait. That's how self-sabotaging I was. I would just wait. I would just wait for something to go wrong. I would just wait. And then I would relax. And then I would wait again. And then after a while, and Alicia, I remember this so well. I remember this like yesterday. I ain't talking about how I didn't understand how I got underneath that man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sometime afterwards where that fear. I'm glad too. I'm so sorry, Alicia. I'm so sorry. It takes time, baby. That's all I can say. And the thing about it is, I can't tell you how to do it, but all I can tell you is, Alicia, it's going to have to be you and God. It's going to have to be you and God. And you're going to have to get to know Alicia. But I remember it like it was yesterday. I think this was probably like my 236th time of just waiting for shit to go wrong. And I remember I got up at that time. I was not working from home, and I was still working in the office. I was still working in the office, and I always hate going in the office because I don't do human beings like that. I just don't. And I remember when I was hybrid at the time, so there was so many days in the office and so many days at the house. And I remember I was just like, shit. We had been together a year, and he was talking about moving to my home, what had become my home state, right, where I lived since I was 13 years old. And it is I see that's the cancer in us, and keep him lifted in prayer. And he was getting ready. He was. I mean, when I say he was serious, I'm packing up. I'm leaving, babe. I'm leaving my state. I'm coming there. He was looking at job prospects, all the things. And it just, when I say it terrified me, and I was getting ready to tell him not to. I bullshit y'all not. Now I'm saying this in total transparency. And I'm 45 years old, right? Now I am. At the time I was getting ready to turn 40. Now, when I turned 40, I was 5 years ago. So I had an 18-year-old that was getting ready to graduate high school, and a 16-year-old who was transitioning into, graduating high school. And I'd taken my shower, and I had my flat irons and everything plugged up. I got like a beauty at my old house before I sold the house and everything. And I remember I was doing my skincare, and I had the water on, and I scooped water in my hands and getting ready. I splashed on my face. And I remember looking in the mirror. And this, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know how people say they hear that little voice? This was not a little voice. This was a big voice that asked me, and I mean, she was mad. This voice was mad, Alicia. She was, at least Alicia, anybody that's listening, Muncie, this voice was angry. And this voice said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" That voice said, what is wrong with you? You walked through hell. Y'all put B in the chat. B is for bastard. You were married to a malignant narcissist. You was never good enough. And now you done met somebody who intentionally wants to love you, who is leaving a place that he has been since he was 7.5 years old, becoming a U.S. citizen. And you gonna FaceTime this man and tell him don't? Everything he known, a major city, a pay cut, to come. realized to this very day, that was my heart talking to me. That wasn't my conscience. That was my heart talking. That was my heart speaking to me. That was my heart saying, hey, listen. We have been broken. We've been ripped out the chest. We have been stepped on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Relax. 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 This is a person that if my heart was getting ready to stop beating, he would rip it out his chest and try to implant it in mine with his last breath. And what's wrong with you? And then on top of that, you're crazy as hell. I'm talking about me. You crazy as hell. And he accepts your crazy. The man accepts your damn crazy and all your flaws. This man accepts that child, where I was working at the time, child, there were days that I would come home with my wig and my purse. Okay? My AliExpress boxes with my Russian blonde hair and my obsession with white wine and, my gospel music playing, blaring, and me vacuuming, playing my gospel music and, the movies that I cry to and, me singing as loud as hell in the shower in the morning. Hey, it takes time. And I'm just going to be real. I'm just going to be honest with you. Unfortunately, it took me about 10 years to get to the place where I am. But I'm going to tell you something. The peace of mind that I had when I was alone and the peace of mind that I have now, I wouldn't trade it for the world. To come home and somebody other than my dog be happy to see me, and to have my sons say, you in good hands. You in good hands. I trust you with my mama. There is no time limit. And here's another thing too. I'm glad you said that, Alicia. There is no time limit. Society needs to stop telling us that we need to be with somebody. Jay Boogie, I said I wasn't going to preach this evening. Stop letting society tell you that you got to have somebody. I don't care if you are part of the LGBTQIA plus community or you straighter than the pole down there in Magic City. Quit letting folks tell you that you got to get off one person and slide onto another. That's what's wrong with 99.99% of you motherfuckers. You sit up here, you jump every I know a girl right now, every 90 days you got a king. No, baby, those are jokers. And some of us are so fucked up that because we're fucked up, we attract motherfuckers who are predatory in nature. Because they know, hey, Miss Oliver, because they know that we want to be with somebody. They know we don't want to be alone. And what they do is they go in they dark recesses of hell where they come from. Oh, I love your hair on that avatar. Yes. They go into the dark recesses of hell. They wolves. They go in there, they put on their sheep's clothing, they fluff out their damn fleece, and they present themselves as whatever the fuck ever they need to present themselves from. And talk about it. Talk about it. Monty, talk about it. They go fluff their fleece and they hide. And they present whatever you need to present. And then people do what? They buy into that. They buy into that illusion. And then when the fleece comes off, and you see it's a wolf, you know what a lot of people have a habit of doing? They try to fix that. I told somebody last night, we are not rehabilitation centers for the fucking broken. It is not our job to fix people. This right here that y'all see right here, this is somebody trying to fix somebody. See, here's the thing that people need to understand. This brother right here, that y'all see the cursor on my mouse going around and around his face, he was already jacked up to begin with. Let's not talk about the women in the situation. You was with this woman's sister. You was with this woman's sister. Let's be clear here. You was with this woman's sister. This woman wanted you when you was with her sister. This is a broken, that sister, let's be clear. Brenay is a broken woman. She's the big girl. She's the one with the low self-esteem. She's the one with the delusions of grandeur in her head. She is. And you get something that you've had your eye on since it was with your sister, and you think you won. And guess what? Because you think you won, you're going to do any and everything in your goddamn power to keep it. If love was free, baby, Jesus wouldn't have hung, bled, and died up there on Calvary. If you had to pay for love, he wouldn't have done that. If it was so easy to buy love, Jesus wouldn't have went to the cross. Thank you, darling. I'm glad. And I'm just going to be honest, y'all. This is what this platform is about. Yeah, auntie, come over here. I reads for filth. I do a little dragging. I do my kiki and shit. But I know something about it. If you talk to somebody who is of a certain age and they can't tell you nothing, leave them folk alone. Now, I will say this, though. If somebody mess with you and you want to go get your leg back, auntie ain't the person to go talk you off of doing it. I'm not. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not. 9 times out of 10, if you want to go get your leg back, auntie be the one driving the damn car. Just shit. You know, I remember years ago, one of my friends, she is now divorced now. If she don't mind me saying this, she used to sit up here and just call me and just go to crying and boo-hooing. And she got mad at me one day. I said, if you ain't going to do nothing about this nigga cheating, let him cheat in peace. If you going to keep going back over there to that, what? I'm not. No, I'm a Cancer. I'm a June Cancer. No, If you call me and you want to get your lick back, I'm going to ask you. You want me to bring the flamethrower, the pew-pew, some trash bags, some quick drying cement? What you want? Some shovels? What you want to do? Do not sit here and call me for me to talk you down off the fucking ledge. I'm not. I will drive you there. And I might yell World Star if a fight jump off. That's me. I'm the friend that you have to explain to other friends if they ain't met me before. I'm the one that, Alicia, if I ever met you, you would go, this is Auntie Jen. She got a pew-pew in her purse, in between her triple Ds, one in the car, in the console, one under the seat, one in the damn dashboard. And she got a box cutter in the back of her lace. And she can spit razors. That's me. Oh, I love that. I love that. You are absolutely right. Oh, S. Oliver. Oh, S. Oliver. Oh, that's a word. Oh, yes. Yes. And you know what? I read that a few days ago. That's in Proverbs. That's Proverbs 27:7. Meaning a person that is completely full of satisfied with worldly things, sin or even religious excess finds even sweet things like honey repulsive. But when you are truly hungry or spiritually seeking, you will find sweetness and value in things others find bitter or plain. See, there's a difference between spiritual satiety and true hunger for righteousness. Yeah. When you're hungry, even a bitter root will taste good. Oh, I love that, S. Oliver. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a whole word. I had to pen that comment. That is an entire word. Brenay needs therapy. Brenay, this baby needs therapy. I done sat up here and I done joked and I done dragged, but she needs therapy. She needs help. She does. She does. What? Alicia, hey, I ain't finna sit up here and lie. I'm not. I'm not finna shit. I'm not finna sit up here and lie. Child, let me tell you something. Listen, Auntie 45 years old, okay? But I told this story to somebody on this in the comments that should remain nameless. But when I tell you I had this individual screaming for mercy, let me tell y'all something about Auntie. I've been known to strip a car down to its brake pads, take catalytic converters, alternators, starters, and 4 radial tires in the amount of $800 and use the damn catalytic converter as a centerpiece on my damn kitchen table. And doing this all while he was sitting up here in a hotel room with a bitch that was your damn homegirl. And had the tires sitting in my living room. Yeah. Jay Boogie said to me, Jay Boogie, when I tell you I tickled Jay Boogie's whole soul, Jay Boogie said to me, you removed the catalytic converter. Let me share something with y'all. I am 5 feet tall. I am 5 feet tall. At that time, I was probably 20 years old, maybe 105 pounds soaking wet. It ain't shit for me to jack a car up and slide underneath it and take a catalytic converter. I took his catalytic converter. Car just spitting gas like a motherfucker. She walked outside the Holiday Inn and she was stripped down to her damn brake pads. And if I had had my welding torch, I would have removed the doors. Praise God. Amen. Hallelujah. Well, Jay Boogie, in your defense, baby, you bought the battery. Shit. Now, mind you, I didn't buy it. Now, Alicia, listen to me now. What? Fuck it. I'm okay. Since we're here, and I already got my hair done. All I got to do. But no, all this is alleged. See the disclaimer that's rolling on about. This is for educational purposes. Okay, listen. All cars don't have a catalytic converter. Okay? All cars do not have catalytic converters. Okay? But I have a list of cars that do. I'm sorry. Oops, I did. Now, okay, so I did. I took his catalytic converter. He's spitting gas everywhere. And then I stripped her car down to the brake pads. But here's what's funny. He got another catalytic converter. He did. But see, back in the day, folks going to go egg cars, scratching cars up. No. I'm finna show y'all this. There is some soda called New Grape. Okay? It's called New Grape. New Grape is old school. Okay? Now, in certain states, you can find New Grape soda. Jay Boogie is somewhere curled up in the fetal position laughing at me because when I told him this, he was done. I don't think they make New Grape soda anymore. Y'all, I don't. They might. I don't know. New Grape used to come in the bottle, now come in cans. Okay? So, see, Lisa, you're July Cancer. Okay. All right, we got the Cancer there. You know how we move. We completely different. New Grape soda. So let me share some. New Grape soda coming. It used to come in bottles, depending on how old y'all are. New Grape used to come in bottles. So he got his car fixed. Beautiful car. Gorgeous car. I didn't have time to strip it down to the brake pads. Okay. I took the catalytic converter. Baby, let me tell you something. My mama makes like an ice cream, almost like a sherbet out of New Grape soda. When I was little. That was my grandma's favorite drink. That's the only grape soda that did not taste like tri-minute cough syrup. Because a lot of times you buy something with a grape flavor, it tastes like cough syrup. But I remember when New Grape used to come in a bottle and it would come in a 2-liter. You cannot find it in 2 liters no more, and they probably didn't. Yep, exactly. Cancer, and now I'm going to say this. A male cancer is way more sensitive than a female cancer. Listen, Jay Boogie, you see, you getting like millennial. You're jumping ahead of me. Yeah. So, what I did was, I got 2 liters of grape soda. This is back before cars got real sophisticated. Now, you know, if you get a Phillips flathead screwdriver, you pop the little lid to the gas, the alarm is going to go off. Well, if you're able to get underneath the car and detach the battery, the alarm is not going to go off, and you can sit up here and you can pop the gas tank. So I just poured 2 liters of New Grape soda. I have a twin brother. He's a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. A male Cancer is way more sensitive than female. My brother get mad. He's a motherfucker. Listen. You know what? She born a day before me, Jabbar. This is alleged. Y'all see this rolling in the bottom? This is rolling bottom. This is not my story. This is for educational purposes. But yeah, 4 liters of New Grape soda. Yeah, child, way more. Oh, yes, a male Cancer. My brother didn't talk to me for a long time, about 3-4 years ago. But I will say this, by us being twins, we have our own language. I can look at him and tell you everything that's running across his head. It's the most amazing thing. As children, me and him had our own language. We made up our own words. And we would talk gibberish to each other, but we would know what we were saying. And we were like 4. 4 liters of New Grape soda. And what's so interesting was, you know, when the car got messed up, because, you know, after I found out he got the catalytic converter, see, this is why I say it's very important to keep an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Libra, and a couple of Cancers on your team, and an occasional Gemini. Yeah, I'm a fraternal twin. Yeah. My mother had twins twice. So I get this phone call that says that the engine is gone in this car. It's gone. And they apparently 4 liters of New Grape soda scientifically inside of a vehicle and going through the fuel injection cleaner and into it, it causes it to liquefy and condense into a syrupy texture that is the equivalent to glue. turns the oil into sludge and locks up the engine. Car gone, bye-bye. Oh, yeah, the Fendi roll with the hint of thigh. Yes, yes, those are fashions. Those are fashions. That is me watching Tamron. That is me, child, watching Tamron, drinking some Moroccan mint tea. Oh, child, if your brother is a Gemini, shh, a male Gemini is worse than a male Cancer. I'll allow it. A male Gemini is motherfucking hell. I got a brother that's a male Gemini, and I'm gonna tell you something too. Whenever I've had to drive somewhere, I'm being honest with you. Whenever I've had to drive somewhere, he has either rode with me or provided the gas money and the alibi. Alicia, we ain't nothing nice. Nothing nice. I keep telling, I'm not that friend. I just not, Alicia. I'm not. Mm-mm. Now I will love on you. You ask me for some advice, I give it to you. But don't sit up here and start talking about revenge and all this other shit. Shh. That's why I to this day at 45 years of age, I'll sit up here, Alicia. I will sit up here and I will tell folks, baby, to this fucking day, don't piss me off. There's nowhere on the universe that you can hide if you piss me off. Don't piss me off. Ask my ex-husband. Ask the bastard. B is for bad. Ask him. That man's still scared of me. After that fire incident, I mean, no charges was pressed. It was an accident. He peed and put himself out. J Boogie, don't start to hollering. Don't start to hollering. Don't start to hollering, J Boogie. Don't start. That was an accident. That fire was an accident. Like I said, he peed and put himself out. He was burning leaves. It was his pants leg. Now, baby, you on the cuss. I am that I am. Ain't on no cuss. No, I still let you out my life, but I'm gonna give you an express ticket. Cause I'm gonna tell you something now. Every time my ex-husband see a bottle of lighter fluid, he twitch. You can't even light a candle around that nigga, birthday or household. Cause my thing is this: I've always been one to say "fuck around and find out." That's my alma mater. And I'm gonna tell you something now. The prophetess was hell too. Well, actually, prophetess is still hell, but she loves Jesus. I can't strike a match. That bastard would crawl clean out his skin. He also calls me Satan's secretary, and also has told my children that can't nothing kill me. So there's that. But y'all, listen. I done sat here. I done cut up with y'all. Just sitting up here over here, just carrying on and things with y'all. But y'all, like I said, I had a great time. This event that I got to go to tonight is just a little bit more uppity. Y'all, just a little bit more uppity. Okay, yielded. Thank you, baby. Little bit. This was a little bit more uppity on this party tonight. I can't get raccoon drunk. Yes, Lisa, he calls me Satan's secretary, yes. Gemini and account. You know what? My God. That's a female Gemini too. Yes, Lisa, he calls me. He Satan's secretary, big red machine, dark rider of the apocalypse. What else he called me? Brown, what is it? Brown eyed psycho. Um, oh, there's several names he calls me, but primarily Satan's secretary. Um, Male Gemini, female Cancer. Lord have mercy. Yes, I will. Look at y'all. 7-1 and 7-5. I married a damn Virgo. My ex-husband. Damn. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just take your time. Take your time. What is it? Okay, what is that, baby? Let me look. Is it on YouTube? Oh my God. What you finna get me into? J Boogie, what are we finna do? Cause I'm tell y'all something. Y'all make sure that y'all go check out Morlock's 1960. Let me see what this is, y'all. It's Morlock's 1960. Because y'all, I watched the 8-minute video. You're welcome. Oh, wonderful. It was your first time. Well, welcome. What is y'all? Okay, y'all. Well, we hope that you come back to see us. Okay, y'all. Now, I'm over here at Morlock's 1960. Now, Pat done set up here and started some mess. Is this what y'all talking about? Let me see what this is. You know what? I'm so sick of y'all. Y'all.
Chevy Trucks. More dependability awards for trucks than any other brand. And Chevrolet.
You know what? It's a special place in hell for y'all. It is a special. I'm sending this to Pat. Oh no. No, you. This is. I'm gonna say this, Alicia. On this platform, one thing that I want to do is inspire. You know, I want to meet people where they are in life. If me or anybody in the comments can offer a word of encouragement or even correction in love, then that's what it is. You know, I started I started my YouTube journey as a guest, as a panelist, right? You know, I will allow yielded. You know, I'm just like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? We all connected with each other over social media commentary about a lake squirrel. And y'all, I'm still that comment still sends me. A lake squirrel. Sylacauga River monster. It's a safe space. That's what I always wanted to. I mean, we have discussed, you know, relationships. We've talked about God. We've talked about love. We've talked about the dangers of using glitter mixed with body oil. You know, um, I like being able to share my journey and yes, river rat, mudwump with people. That's what it's about. You know, I don't want my channel or this or my platform over here to always be about the mess and the shits and giggles and I want to have Tiff hyena bad. That's a new one. You know, I want to have some versatility. Um, First of the year, I'm done talking about Sylacauga. I'm done with the Mrs. Nana and Charles narratives. Yeah, that's it. That's what we are. And you know, one thing about it, it doesn't matter to me if it's 12 people watching or 12,000. You know, I'm grateful for the 800 plus people that I have subscribed to this channel. We grew very fast, and it is my prayer that we continue to grow over here and we continue to have a good time. We not finna have drama over here. We not over here arguing and pulling the skin off one another's backs. But I will come over here and read down. That's who I am. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. And you know, I always want to be able to, give support when support is needed. So, in speaking of support, Tiff, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So, y'all know that one of the fastest growing channels over here is this maniacal individual right here. When I tell y'all that, and I'm sure when he goes live, he's gonna mention this. He ain't hinged properly. Some ain't right. Yeah, y'all, Pat. I have no words for Pat. I have no words for Pat. There is not a word that I have. But when I tell you that Pat tickles my entire spirit, if y'all, Pat is also a Gemini. If you are having a bad day, if you need a laugh, watch Pat. Watch Pat. I'm telling y'all. But and we had another little quote over here when we over here cutting up. We over here cutting up. One thing that we say over here is, I'll allow it. So yes, cousin, messy cousin, you know. Hey, messy. Messy Cousin has arrived. Y'all make sure that y'all are following Messy Cousin. Messy Cousin, put your website in the chat so I can pin it. Yes, Messy Cousin came over here briefly. She has her website. My website will go, yes, my website will go live, guys, January the 1st. I will start live streaming my lives on Facebook. January the 1st. You know, I'm giving myself enough time for what I'm working on. I don't want to get oversaturated. My website will have merchandise on it as well. Okay. Y'all make sure, and Messy Cousins on TikTok as well under the same name as well. Okay, let me send Messy the invite. Let me send her the invite. Y'all give me 1 second. Send my sister the invite. Child. Oh, Apple sent me a message too. Okay, I just sent it. Oh, Carlos is hilarious. Carlos is hilarious. See that? I knew it wasn't just me. Okay. All right. See? It's all kinds of tricks. Just all kinds. We know you not yielded. But yeah, Messy Cousin, like I said, Messy Cousin's on TikTok and over here as well. Messy Cousin, her and Carlos get together. And right now they're getting together, they're reading the comments. A lot of what we know about the fallout from Roster Ray and Joe came from Messy Cousin's commentary. And I can't forget, I'm just here to troll. I can't forget about T Sippers. Shout out to T Sippers and her commentary over there as well. Apple has been doing her thing for a while. Apple actually shared some today that this research that Netta is allegedly doing. Hold on. But like I was saying, I do not know. I don't know. I think all is well though, because I'm just here to troll is still doing comment. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm talking to Messy Cousin on the back end. Hold on a second. Okay, I checked my messages. I got you. Ooh, this is bright. Put on my glasses. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, my thing is, and you know, a lot of people have said that, you know, that you know that we will. Oh, honey needs a raise, honey. That is you got Barbara Waters and Diane Sawyer. Let's see here. I'm sending this now. All right, check your email. You should have just gotten that. See something. Okay, I already did that. You know, cousin really came in and shook the table. Baby, cousin need more than a raise. But I'm telling y'all something now. Yeah, he was. But you know what? My thing is this, Yielded. Let's just have a discussion, okay? Let's just have a discussion. Let's just be real. It's no different. It's no different than what was said. You got somebody that's supposed to be your friend, and this person looks at you, right? And this person says to you, well, they don't say to you, but they think it. And me and Jay Boogie had this conversation deeply, right? Where it went a little something like this. You got a friend that looks at you and thinks, damn, you ugly, right? I can make some money off of you. And they put you on the internet. Not because of talent, not because of skill or anything of that nature, right? But because of how you look, because they heard that you could make money if you bring some kind of drama or unattractiveness, right? So just like that was done, and I've already, think about it. Well, you know, you got Glorilla diss somebody in a song. You're mentioned on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but in your mind, you think there's some kind of notoriety. That's not. They're making fun of you. So when you sit here and you think about this, I'm already somebody who listens and watches to social media commentary about Miss Netta and Charles. Right? Babe, you know what? You would be somebody I wouldn't talk to. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If as a friend, if this is what you think about me, and then too, you gotta think about something. This is something that this person's probably been told most of their life, right? So my thing is this. I am watching. I am watching commentary on Mrs. Netta and Charles. Actively watching, right? All the time, 24/7, 365. I'm watching. So why not do commentary myself on it? On my own platform. Okay. Sis is here. Hold on, y'all. Hey, cousin. You on mute, sis.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So that's what I did. Now, mind you guys, I talk about other things on my platform. I do. I talk about other things. But I'm going to be honest with you. What drove a lot of traffic to this channel was the mere fact that that's something that I discussed. Oh, well. Now, here's the thing. I may gain some followers. I may very well gain some followers after January the 1st. I might lose some followers after January the 1st, and that's okay. But the fact of the matter is that I'm done. Because y'all got to think about something. Nothing, it doesn't stick anymore. It doesn't stick anymore. Joe went live. People were watching, right? He said what he had to say, which was okay, which is the same narrative he always presents. And what do? We moved on. The Christmas tree video where they were supposed to put music in, they played in too. Yep. Hey, Nate. You know, it's a perpetual rerun. Hey, Miss Jackie. It is. It's a perpetual rerun.
Hey, cousins.
Hey, what's going on?
My bad. What's up, cousins?
So, girl, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Nothing much over here.
You know, we simulcasting right now. So your people can see me. Yes. And my people can see you. Come on, StreamYard. Yes, God, honey.
Absolutely. So
what you got for us? Y'all, this is Diane Sawyer.
Actually, I don't have anything. It's like we really just been chilling because we definitely working on some things. So we just been chilling. We just been doing this Joe's commentary.
Girl, listen. I watched that earlier today when I was getting my hair redone for this party tonight. I don't think I done screamed like that in a long time because I had forgotten about the video of Joe playing football, trying to play football or whatever the hell it was.
A hot mess.
Whatever it was. But you and Carlos, y'all work very, very, very well together. Reading the comments is really ingenious, sister. It really is.
It is. And they be hilarious. They be going in on Joe. That shit be funny.
Those comments be they be deep.
Yeah, it's real funny. I actually like working with Carlos. Me and Carlos have built a good friendship. So like that's my little brother. That's my little cousin. We really have gotten to know each other well, and working together behind the scenes. I'm very honored to have him in my corner. So,
And the singing. Let's talk about. Thank you, Miss Tanisha. The arms of the angels, end of the road. Let me tell y'all something. Carlos made a comment, y'all, where I was in the beauty shop screaming. And the comment that Carlos made was, y'all don't worry about the cardboard box. That's the casket. And that rumbling that y'all hear on the inside, because everywhere Netta go, Charles go with him. That's Charles taped inside the box. No, he's not dead.
Also, Carlos and Doc Debbie, if you guys follow Doc Debbie on TikTok, they have a Joe's dictionary that is coming out.
Yes.
It should be out maybe the end of this week. So it's a Joe's dictionary that is coming out. Yeah, we're doing a lot of work. Like we really are. And also the Missy Cousins podcast will be out next month. We're working on that as well, in Joe words as well too.
Oh, wait. As well too. Don't as well mean too.
Yes.
Hey, listen, cousins, y'all make sure. I love y'all over here. This is a simulcast. Y'all make sure that y'all follow me too.
Absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all follow What Had Happened, friend. We are all sisters in this game.
But you know what though?
Exactly, J Boogie.
I think, you know what? I think at times he be now, especially after that Christmas tree shit, y'all. This is just my opinion. I really think that he be doing stuff on purpose for people to talk about it, and it's not sticky. I do. I think some of the stuff he just be playing with.
Joe ass be serious. Joe be serious
about that Christmas tree though. That was bullshit. That was him playing into the fact that people call him dumb. I do. I don't because my thing is this: for Cap Cut, he had to listen to it and see that the music wasn't on there. When they were rocking back and forth like animatronic, he had to know. He had to know.
Poor ass tree.
Yeah, that tree. That tree.
Yeah, so if any cousins over here, make sure you guys follow our rich auntie over here.
Ooh, y'all, that video. Oh my God.
Which video?
Please do commentary on Roland saying he wanted to travel the world. Please, because you know what? I would do it. And to my followers, I would do it. Hey, Miss Conway, I would do it. Y'all, I ain't got the myth. You and Carlos would do good on that. I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it. I can't.
Don't understand. I be fighting for my life when me and Carlos be doing it.
I can't do it. Because y'all, I wouldn't be able to do it without losing it. Because that video of him talking about traveling the world, and when y'all read the comments about him talking about traveling the world, when y'all go and y'all read the comments,
I'm just
they naming places that don't exist. Like he's acting like he knows where these places are, and just like, Charles, stop.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to find that video.
Hold on.
Just said a troll has the video. Okay.
I think it's I'm Just Here to Troll has the video. And Anita, you be over there. Listen, Anita, 10, a lot of y'all be over there.
Chuck E. Cheese mascots.
Y'all be over there just just pulling all the skin off of them. If you and Carlos find that video, please. But Messi, hold on. I'm gonna mute up real quick. Let me return this phone call real quick.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna have to find that video so we can do the commentaries on there for that one as well. So you guys make sure if you get a chance to check out messycousins.com. Cast your vote because we are hosting the Messy Cousins Awards December the 30th, 7 p.m. over here on YouTube. So make sure you guys go onto the website and vote. Also, you can drop your letters if you want us to be messy about a certain situation or you want to tell us something that you want us to talk about. Drop your letter in the Messy post office. And we have received some good letters. I'm going to be reading them on the podcast, just not on TikTok or anything. So make sure you guys go check that out and subscribe.
Also, too, I was going to ask you something because did you watch the Tim and Brenay interview? Because we were talking about this over here. You guys, Replay Gang Gang, cousins and super friends. Y'all make sure that y'all rewatch this video on the replay. Did you watch that interview?
No, I was walking my fish, so I didn't get a chance to catch it.
That video was a mess. I actually ended up watching it by accident. I was watching it by accident and ran into it. And I was kind of like, what the hell? You know what? Since you here, baby, we finna play this video.
Go ahead.
We finna play this video.
Yes, my fish needed to go walking, so I had to go walk my fish. Shout out to I'm Just Here to Troll. That's my girl. Sending prayers up to her mother as well.
Okay, y'all. Here go the shenanigans. Here.
I want to go to Puerto Rico, and after that, I want to go to Trinidad. After that, I might want to go to what's that motherfucker? St. Lucia? Ain't it St. Lucia? Okay, I think it's late. I think it's St. Lucia.
How you gonna go somewhere you can't even spell or pronounce?
Yeah, I want to go out there. Thailand, yeah, Thailand. That's definitely on my list.
Thailand?
Not Thailand.
This nigga said he want to go to Thailand.
My biggest countries I want to go to is out of South America, Africa, and out there in Asia.
Charles, I hate to inform you, but you'll never make it to all these places.
Did he call South Africa? What he called them countries? I'm confused. Charles must get clearance from the warden first. What, mate?
I want to go to Puerto Rico, and after that, I want to go to Trinidad. After that, I might want to go to what's that motherfucker? St. Lucia? Ain't it St. Lucia? Okay, I think it's late. I think it's St. Lucia.
How you gonna go somewhere you can't even spell or pronounce?
Yeah, I want to go out there. Thailand, yeah, Thailand. That's definitely on my list.
Not Thailand. Thailand.
Matter of fact, my biggest countries I want to go to is out of South America, Africa, and out there in Asia.
Jay Boogie said they didn't have a globe in his classroom. What? Oh, boy.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. St. Lucia is in the Caribbean. Now, listen now. That man done set up here and told y'all, that lady, the Queen of Jamaica said, if y'all come back, you will be stoned. Did that lady not say that shit? He don't know what he asking for, friend.
I heard them say that the only way they can go somewhere if they have bodyguards.
Well, they can't do that now because I don't think Chris works for Carlos.
Charles is one special looking individual.
Manic
Just look at that frame shot. Just look at that frame shot. He is one special looking individual.
Bless his heart. Hold on.
Charles, I hate to inform you, but you'll never make it to all these places. Not with Joe.
If you're talking about South America, I want to go to Colombia, Brazil, Venezuela, and who else?
I got stability, so I'm good. Exactly, stability. I got stability on my hand, baby.
Charles looked like he be skipping up and down that trailer, up and down the hallway, just skipping back and forth.
Well, we know he was sitting out there playing Mother May I.
I know when Joe had him acting like he was going to work.
But you know what, though? Hold on, because I just thought about something, baby. And me and Jay Boogie was having a conversation on the back end, right? So, did Joe start the cooking videos after the Charles, your lunch is ready, after Charles lost his job, or before?
To be honest, I really think that it was after Charles lost his job, because if he still was under 20 dime, so she probably told him to just start making the cooking videos, because he was just doing, from my understanding, he was just doing the Charles, your lunch is ready, and of course, everybody started noticing that he loved onions and bell peppers and crescent rolls. So
let me tell you something. Crescent, listen, y'all. Cookbook, glitter, and crescent rolls and seasonings are trigger words over here on this channel. Let me tell y'all something. I can't look at a fucking crescent roll. I swear I cannot. I cannot look at a crescent roll. And them green beans was onion soup. It was more onions in them green beans. I can't. I can't, sis, I can't.
It was a whole onion and 2 green beans in there. That's what it was.
Girl, I can't. And then can we discuss Jiffy cornbread? Don't sit up here and act like you ain't never had Jiffy cornbread, please and thank you.
The Jiffy cornbread and that freaking sweet potato cornbread. I'm so tired of seeing it. I'm so tired of every time this Miss Ninja put a plate in front of his wife's face and she get to eat, and the only thing she could say is 10
out of 10.
Yep.
My thing is this. If you at first I thought, well, maybe they trying to rebrand, but that ain't even it. You put 4 eggs in a box of Jiffy. Jiffy is already like cake, Miss Conway. It's already like cake. You put 4 eggs in it. At this point, it's not even gonna cook straight through. It's not. The same onions he used for meatball. I just don't know why he can't chop a vegetable up. I don't understand why everything has to be pre-packed. I just don't get it.
Because he don't know how to cook.
Well, that's obvious. I don't believe that, he says that he learned how to cook from his mom and his auntie. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that. I just don't.
Yeah, Joe don't know how to cook. I mean, that's obvious.
No, he don't rinse the vegetables. There's no way in the hell I would be getting those onions and those bell peppers that somebody chopped with their hands and not rinsing that stuff off. I'm not. And then that light-skinned chicken that you put that First of all, that was not Gouda cheese. I just need y'all to understand that was not Gouda cheese. That's one.
I don't know what the hell that was. That was.
And then you got that stuff running out the chicken. The chicken is light skinned. There's no aluminum foil over the pan. Like, just my thing is this: at this point, you playing in food. You're
And
playing in
food
food.
is too expensive for him to be playing with food like that. And what's crazy is that Joe is not the type of person that actually goes to the grocery store and grocery shop. He goes in there. Joe, you're wasting money. Just go in there and buy you some groceries.
You know,
I'm not going to tell him I'm not going to give him no ideas.
no,
on his content.
and I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm thinking. You know, he talks about this research that he did, and all I'm gonna say is this right
what
here.
What was Apple Bonnet talking about with that? Because I missed it. I was trying.
I'm gonna say this. Long story short, you can't Jedi mind trick the damn algorithm. You can't. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say exactly what he's doing, but I caught on to what it was. This research that he was doing. No. Mm-mm.
So he actually think he can do something with the algorithm?
Yep. And what the trick that he's trying, you can't do it. See, right now in the YouTube algorithm is that your traffic. Have y'all ever seen where you'll see how many followers a person has, right? I think right now Netta and Charles got like 54.7, right? So right now he got 54.7. But you'll see that a video of his got so many views, but the views don't match the likes. So where are all them extra views coming from? So with that being said, whatever, because right now in the algorithm, if you type in Mrs. Netta and Charles in the algorithm, you're not going to sit here, and I'm being real with y'all. You're not going to sit here and see them. You're going to see people that talk about them. You're going to see you. You're going to see Pat. That's who you're going to see. You're going to see T sippers. You're going to see I'm just here to troll. That's who you're going to see. Right.
See, he's buying views. Wow. That's crazy.
But see, here's the thing though. YouTube will flag that. You only gonna be, because what's gonna happen is when that pay, and I know this, and I'm not even monetized yet. What's going to happen is YouTube is very intricate about that shit. YouTube is going to mess around and fuck around and catch it. So whatever you think that payout is gonna be, it's not. Whatever you think it is, you're gonna be sick as a dog in just a few weeks.
Lord, won't they just go get a job? I mean, Carlos said that he talked to the manager at Arby's. Joe, you can go back to Arby's, okay? Thank Carlos for that. He said that the man said you can come back to Arby's. Go get a job, Joe. And I think one of Joe's biggest problems is Joe did not have a backup plan for if social media failed. He thought that he was going to stay on top, and he thought he was going to stay the moment. Everybody runs out. You know what I'm saying? So his problem is he did not have a backup plan. As much money he was getting at one point in time, Joe did not invest his money. He did not let his money work for him.
And the thing about it is Carlos did confirm that he was making the money.
Yeah, he was making $20,000 to $40,000 a month at one time. Yes, he was.
He was. And the thing about it is that nothing lasts forever.
Right. No, actually Dime, he was paying Dime 20%. He was paying her 20% before Carlos came into the picture. So when Carlos came in the picture, and if you guys caught that live when 20 Dime was on my panel, she told Carlos that it was never supposed to go past social media. And that's because she was getting 20% of what he was making. Now, when Job said his page got hacked and he had 13,000 sent on Facebook and he wasn't able to get it, all I'm going to say is somebody else was running that page. Somebody else set that page up for him. But he just too slow to figure out, that somebody else had set that up for him. But yeah, he was paying her 20%. So 20% of his earnings from social media was going to her. The email was set up in her spouse's name. Allegedly.
Mm. My God today. That's all I can say. My God today.
They said at one time, I forgot who told me this, but at one time, I don't know if it came from, I think it came from Rasta. I'm not for sure. But they said at one time, Joe handed 20 Dime like $10,000.
Child. So I would like to dig, I would like to kind of dig into this because I don't know if I caught it or not, or I caught a piece of it. What do you think is the reason of posting that old content? What is that even about?
I think because right now Joe don't have any new content, and he also knows that people like myself, I'm just here to troll. The people that really dig deep into what he's doing, he's trying to give us something not to talk about, right?
Right.
Because he feels like if I post old content, they're not going to have anything to talk about. That's how.
But ain't nobody looking at it either, though. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's looking at it either.
Right. And so what we did, we was like, Joe, especially when he brought the strikes on our pages. I said, okay, I got one better for you. I know what to do. That's how we got into Joe's comments and started going into the comments. What you gonna flag, Joe?
Right.
What you gonna flag with us reading the comments? But he's trying to put it to a way because he don't want anybody making money off of him. And he's not making any money. He could say they're not struggling. Charles was on that live. Whoever that lady was that was doing some locks, Charles had told her that, that he was about to say they were down bad, but he caught himself.
Yes.
So he really didn't.
Yes.
He really didn't even he didn't really say it, but he really caught himself. So just admit y'all are human. You go through things. You want to sugarcoat it and make it seem like your life is perfect when your life is not perfect at all. We all go through things.
Right.
But you let your big moose head get in the way because you thought you was bigger than a program. And that's all right. And he said, exactly, he said this is his job. Well, hell, how the hell you getting paid? Because you're not working.
Well, the thing about it is, too, they can't get booked.
Of course not. They cannot get booked. Nobody is looking.
That was a play. When I say Buddy played them left, right, back and forth and straight across, because what it was, people found out who he was and where that restaurant was because they were so eager to have a booking without the money being on the wood. Exactly. Book them to do what? Because shaking thin me ain't it. Study growing ain't it. It is not. And now, cancel culture has been canceled. It really has. I mean, look at what's going on with Nas from the Gram. Look what Zoe just did, where they sit up days later, shit eating grin, they apologize, and you have these supporters going, well, they apologize and life goes on. Now, the thing about it is with Joe, he kept apologizing, backpedaled during the apology, said something else messed up, and the ball just kept rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yeah, he said he didn't learn from his mistake. He
And
did not learn.
Now, I will say this, to his credit, there are some people who did not know who he was, who are finding out who he is now. But see, like I said, there's a difference between being famous and infamous, because what has happened now is that, okay, people just finding out about you, but it's more of the bullshit than what originally was out there, because you have all these clips of the crash outs, the messed up comments, you into it with people than anything else.
Right. Going off on people, disrespecting Black women, disrespecting children. He never learned. And, since Joe is not available for bookings, guess who is? Your messy cousin. Right. I have opened up my calendar, so I'm able to host events and everything. So if you guys want some little mess at one of y'all events, make sure you DM me directly on TikTok, me or Carlos. But yeah, he really didn't learn from his mistakes, and also Joe didn't have no PR training. Joe wasn't ready for the social media world or the outside world, because they come from the small town called Sillacoochee, Alabama. So he didn't have no type of communication skills. Like, how you expect people to respect you as an individual when you sit up here talking about Black women? Mm-hmm. You sit up here saying you wish them and their children don't wake up in the morning. You sit up here and you say all this stuff, not knowing every comment that comes across. And this is what I don't understand with people. They sit and they watch and read the comments. And soon as a comment pops out to them, they react off that comment. That one little comment.
I'm gonna tell you what humans are stupid said on his live today. He said he just wanted to know. He just wanted to know. He's like, why do y'all follow? Why do y'all support? And he said them people instantly start attacking and cursing him out and everything else. He just wanted to know. And I'm just gonna be real with you. At one time, I did want to know. I wanted to know, okay, y'all, like Nas from the Gram for me is gone. I Am Zoe is gone, right? So I'm like, okay, for those of y'all that stick around, why do you stick around? Like, what gives?
Because they think alike.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Fair enough.
I think because they think alike. I think they feel the same way about people as those content creators. I think they do. Zoe, I Am Zoe did a video about his situation or whatever. And he went into details, not giving him a pass on what he did, because what he did was extremely wrong.
That was some fuck shit.
That was really messed up. And he went and made his video or whatever. Take, for example, Miss Hillary and the Allison lady.
Yes, and I did a video about that.
The things that Hillary said about Allison children. And to be able to get both of them on a panel to have that conversation, an adult conversation, to be able to accept the apology and move on from it. Because you gotta take accountability for your actions.
Right.
And you cannot piggyback on, well, I said, well, some black, only the black women that hates me. First of all, who are you to hate, sir? We can disagree with what you do, dislike what you say, but hate is a very strong word. But he has it in his head that, and that's what's wrong with so many people, they let their head, it be their fucking brain, them thinking that everybody is against them. Only thing Joe had to do was be humble, shut the fuck up, listen to not respond, listen, and he could have went further in this social media world. He could have did other things, but he did not want to listen because he thought he knew. He said, I was a manager at Arby's. That is different from being a manager of someone in entertainment. Yes, it's different. But you know what? We steady growing. We steady growing.
My thing too is that, also from a certain standpoint as well, at some point when you get to when the internet gets to that point like that, like I said, Netta has given us stuff that we didn't ask for. We didn't ask for the marriage license. We didn't ask for the BET Awards. We didn't ask, we didn't ask for any of this shit. You gave it. The thing about it is that until I got some tickets that's gonna allow me to enter in the BET Awards and everything is set in stone, I wouldn't have said a damn thing. Now, whether or not, I got there or not, I wouldn't have said a damn thing. If you had kept your mouth shut, you would probably still be straight now.
And Carlos told them not even mention the BET Awards. They were told not to mention the BET Awards. But once again, Joe with the big head, not want to listen. Because I'm not going to say, if it was me, I'm not saying anything until after the fact. Thank you, Jose. That's my little cousin right there. He be talking about my Andre.
And
but
I do, J Boogie. I do have all my working marbles. And then too, if you get to the point where social media is affecting you to such that point, because I'm just going to be real with you. We talked about it over here, where the type of person Joe is, you've been picked on. Hey, Miss Angela, you've been picked on your whole existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get people in the comments and they're picking you apart too, you respond to that just the way you respond to it in life. I'm not going to sit here and argue with somebody behind a nameless, faceless avatar that I will never see, who is on a live, let's just be, and he is, that I ain't going to never see, never interact with at all. And Giovanna, that's also giving us what we don't want. That too, Mr. Lowe, arguing with a phone screen. Anita, he has. You know he has. And the thing about it is, you have to come on and tell us my mental health is fine. If you got to keep announcing that, no, it ain't.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Sir, you're not okay.
And that's when, when they start getting to you like that, because if you're not an emotional, stable person that can, that has tough skin, you need to take a break from social media. You need to take a break, get yourself together, and then come back. Like me, I have tough skin. I know a lot of people not gonna, agree with what I do and how I do it, and that's fine. It doesn't bother me because once I get off of social media, once I get off of TikTok, if I'm on YouTube, that's that.
Right.
It don't go nowhere else. Just like work. When I go to work, I'm working, I'm doing what I need to do. Once I clock out, that's that. I'm not thinking about that, please. Don't call me. Don't nobody from my job call me about work. No. You got to be able to turn it on and turn it off. And that's where a lot of people messed up at, because they don't know how to turn it on and off when it comes to social media.
Anita, you know why he went after Young Tia? And I said this once before. Young Tia, it was just shits and giggles. And the thing about it is that he took it literal. Joe was offended by Young Tia.
Jen.
Okay, baby. Was offended by what Young Tia said. And instead of being honest with himself and saying that he was offended, he went in. And then you kept calling this woman out. And finally, baby, Young T said, I'm on here. And got towed down. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's Dade County. That's a different type of read. That's a different type of read. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That would have been the end of me. I for real. Like, I would have taken a whole total complete break off of social media. And Mr. Law, you're right. That is him. Baby, what was it? Pirelli tire, bubbling meatloaf. Dade County is a different part. And my thing is this too. Everybody is not a reader and a roaster and a gagger. Like, seriously, everybody's not. And Joe is one of them. Calling people broke, talking about people not having a man. That's not a read. That's not a read. And you know what now? My thing is this. Where did she lie at, though? Where did Young T lie at?
And I wonder, when he said that people don't have a man, it's like, dude, you got the slowest person you found in Silicucci to be your man that needed a place. I'm gonna tell you where that comes from.
I'm gonna tell you where that comes from, because we talked about that here. Look, y'all go follow Humans Are Stupid. He got a video where he sits up here and talks about when Charles said you ain't shit to a toilet, the analogy on that. So look at it like this. If I ain't shit to a toilet, you ain't food to a refrigerator. You ain't soap to water. Just it's silly, but just go with me on it. Y'all go watch it. This is where this came from. This whole thing about folks not having a man. Joe is looking at the fact that once upon a time, he was close to 600 pounds. Since he was 19 years old, he was in a relationship with a man. That man passed away. And then he turned around and got into a relationship with Rolandis. So he's looking at the fact that people have called him unattractive his entire existence. He is a gay man, and he had somebody. Well, sweetheart, the fact that you ain't been by yourself since you was 19 years old simply proves that you're not happy with being alone, and you can't be alone. That shows your insecurities. But to him, that's a flex, because you big, you black, you all these things, but look what I got. Well, damn, what do you really have?
I'm black, I'm ugly, my face fucked up.
Right. And you mentally challenged. So you think that, but see, the thing about it is that you're married. I'm engaged. Apple is married. I don't know about anybody else, but dude, the most you can do to try to fight back is report people and say that Apple was male, all this random stuff. But see, now with the way you're moving, it shows y'all that, just let's be clear here, you can't move like that no more. I mean, and then too, every now and again, like I said, old row your boat, he pops him upside them 2 dreadlocks sticking out the side of his head like pipe cleaners, because you've been embarrassed how many times in the last 3 weeks by this man? You in the know. He wants to be a woman. He's miserable, has no limits, collateral damage. No, I'm gonna say this, Chuck. I can't remember who said it, but at this point, Joe is trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip because you promised this boy a life of fame and fortune, and you've always taken care of him. And if you're not able to take care of him no more, he's out that door. I believe that wholeheartedly. And it's because you've given us stuff that we didn't ask for. We did not ask to know that when you met, okay, with Sean Davey, thank you, Jabari. You let us know that this man was working at Huddle House and he was making 100. Oh God, it's gonna take us down. It's gonna knock us down.
It's gonna knock us down.
He was working at Huddle House making 100 some odd dollars a week. And that when you met him, he was living with his father. He didn't have a coat. You bought him one. He needed a ride to work. You took him or let him use your car. You let us know that you always took care of him. You let us know that you was the grand sister. It was you. And from the looks of things, old row your boat has always lived underneath somebody else's roof. So he's going to have to go find him somebody else. It's an arrangement. What was that? Funny Marco? Row your boat said himself. It was arrangement. Did he not say that? You know the song.
You got to keep talking, sis. I got to sing this.
It tickles me so bad, though. Oh my God. When y'all sing In the Arms of the Angel, y'all, it tickles me so damn bad. I have to stop and listen to it because it tickles me so bad. It does. What? That's what I call him. I call him the grand sissy. And then, too, I need y'all to understand, too, Joe comes from a very small town. And he comes from a place where if you were gay, if you were a part of the community, you just were. It wasn't something anybody talked about. You didn't confirm or deny anything. At the end of the day, y'all, Joe wanted to come on here. When Joe went viral, I'm going to tell y'all what made Joe go viral. That fake ass pregnancy test skit where folks from his town start jumping in there saying, you know this is a man. You know this is a man. His name is Joe Robinson. He lives here. I went to school with him. I knew his mama. And this is how you got Carlos involved. This is how you got the T.S. Madison interview on Fox Soul. Joe wanted to present himself and portray himself as an older African-American woman who was a housewife with a younger husband who took care of her husband and was a housewife and wanted to tell other Black women how to keep a man. That's what it was. That's what it was.
And also, people did not know if he was a male or a female. Because people were saying, I know I've seen a woman look like that, right?
Where? I'm for real, y'all. Quit playing with me, y'all. Listen, okay? Y'all just listen to me real good. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe, please, cousins. I'm on the road to 1,000K. Listen, Taj, don't start with me. Don't you start with me. Do not start with me, Taj. I just never seen a woman that unattractive. I'm just being real with y'all now. Come on now.
Back in the day, I seen some.
I've never seen a woman that big. I've never seen a woman that damn unattractive. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all forgive me.
I've seen women that look like him, and that's how he started going viral, because people did not know if he was.
Y'all listen, hold on, y'all. 7'19", size 32, no pterodactyl finger, wide back, bumpy skin. Come on. Now I've looked at some people and said Jesus just be making anybody. I have. Don't get me wrong, I have. Now I ain't a bad looking motherfucker, and I sure in the fuck ain't ugly. But god damn now. That is, I mean, if he was a woman, that is a suspiciously large, big ass woman now. God damn.
Listen.
Yes, Miss Conway, you talking about Pat, but see what Pat was, we talked about Pat over here, Miss Conway. Pat was what we consider today non-binary. Joe didn't even fit into the non-binary category. Everybody was like, what the fuck is it? Me, I was like, that is a dude. That's a whole dude, because no woman can look, in my mind, no woman could look like that.
Well, we know Yilda asked me, has anyone ever asked Carlos if he's heard Joe's real voice? Listen,
that's what I want to know.
Joe's voice changed when Joe has on his wig and his makeup. He get really dainty. He gets, yes, you guys, thank y'all so much.
He tries to eat dainty. No, he go off camera, be swallowing food whole. Probably ate them puppies.
We're here filming our movie. Yes, you guys. We're here filming our 2B movie, Iron Rule 3. Hold up, let me get it right. And we're here in Montgomery, Alabama, doing our movie. Yes.
My God.
You guys, make sure y'all check out Iron Rule 3, and Charles and Miss Netta is going to have their own movie coming out.
Child, that damn moaning irks my whole damn soul.
Charles, this morning for breakfast we have scrambled eggs, turkey bacon, French toast.
That was not turkey bacon. Hold on a second. That wasn't turkey bacon. That was not turkey bacon. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Those breakfast videos are just by far. Y'all listen. Which one was it? Where the damn sausage looked like hockey pucks? That sausage looked like hockey pucks. That oatmeal looked like wallpaper paste. Like, what in the hell? It flop. And what is Bon Appetit?
Bon Appetit.
Knowing that you've been out in the woods killing baby animals. That's what that shit is. But somebody get Sean on the line. Please and thank you. Right. Ooh, somebody said it. Hold on. Grit dirty. You know what? That boiled egg wrapped in sausage, they couldn't have been serious.
Charlene did that breakfast, so he was very serious. when he did that. So, and it's like they can't even do mukbangs because
I cannot watch Roll Your Boat Eat, y'all. That is so fucking triggering to me. I mean, even the way he blows his food.
now Chuck just said Joe said Netta is a character, but he plays Netta every day, even in public.
That's not
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Netta, there is no Joe because Joe allowed the character to take over Joe. So we all know that. That's just like I tell people all the time, Messy Cousin is a character. But once Messy Cousin get off of social media, you're going to get the real me. You're going to get, even though this me too, you know what I'm saying, my personality, but you got to learn how to separate the two. And he did not know how to separate the two at all.
Right. And my thing is this, to be honest with y'all, even if money had got slow, even if all the stuff that they did not, let's just say all the black women and children stuff hadn't happened and all that, and things that got slow. The way Joe's personality is, do y'all remember when they went to one restaurant and it was two beautiful black women, and they were the owners of the restaurant? And Joe was complaining, what is this salad? It don't have this, it don't have that. Joe did not know what the fuck a Caesar salad was. They couldn't do restaurant reviews. We know they can't do a mukbang because the way Rolandis eats, you eat like a toddler at best. The way you sit up here and you blow that damn food, see, Sandy, remember that. Y'all can't do product reviews. Somebody shipped you the liquor flavoring, not knowing that you had to mix it with something. Then y'all redid the reviews, but the damage was fucking done by then. It was done. The damage had already been done to that damn business. So, there's a lot I don't understand. Like, why would you even send them for promo? Why would you do this? I mean, come on now. And, during the promotion for these movies, Iron Rule 1, 2, and you're supposed to be in 3. I mean, the first movie, y'all, was what? An hour. The second movie was 45 minutes. The next movie probably going to be 37 minutes. You talking about having a premiere party. It's not your movie. It's theirs. Those folks even took over your whole video. The concept of your video had nothing to do with anything. And the character, it's amazing, not that Cat Williams cared, the amount of money he got, but the character that this guy is playing is a knockoff, great value Money Mike.
Well, and also you have to look at it too. Those people, if you notice, Joe haven't mentioned those people at all.
He's mentioned the movie though. He's
mentioned the movie, but he have not mentioned those people in a minute. So I'm just trying to figure. I know those people used Joe to get what they needed to get, right? So they used him. So it's like now where those people at? You're not filming. You're not. Oh, and I forgot he listens, so he's probably listening to this. You're not filming any new content, any new movies with these people. And they said that Iron Rule 2 suck. Not trying to talk about what their projects. But Joe and Charlene, McDonald's, Walmart, right now it's the holiday season. I'm pretty sure you can go to the Salvation Army somewhere. Go get a job. Because it's over with. It is over. We're not bringing you into 2026. And knowing Joe, what he going to do, once he see that people have really got off of him, he's going to do something.
Yep.
To try to make us start talking about him.
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly what he's going to do. He's going to try to do something so people can bring him back in the algorithm. So the people, and this is why he's so dumb. He feels like if somebody video go viral, he's in a video, he say, I've been going viral. I was viral all last week.
No, you wasn't.
You're not viral. It's the person that posted that content that went viral, Joseph. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand it. Yes, Charlene could go work for waste management or do something, pick up some trash.
I swear.
Go do something. It's like y'all are two big overgrown niggas. The age one, almost 50, and the other one is almost.
For some
40.
reason, I just cannot believe that Joe is 4 years older than me. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, he is. Carlos did verify because Carlos, we used to have to, book their flights and stuff. So, he is 48. I know a lot of people say they don't believe it, but Carlos did confirm that he is 48.
Baby, that's a hard 48.
It is. It's a very hard 48.
Miss Conway, what you just said, because, I look at men like, baby, I look at one of my brothers that's the same age as Joe and other people that I know, and you look good. Black don't crack unless you own it. But my thing is this, Joe, cut whatever that is off your head and just get you some cream to clear up whatever that is growing on the back of it. Grow your beard in and just be great. Like, for real, for real. What you just said. I'm telling you, rode hard and hung up wet, because what the hell? And I'm going to say this, even Row Your Boat is aging horribly. Did y'all see the video where they was asking him questions and he said the abs are gone? I done got fat. I got too much weight on me. What the fuck you go get this shit for? Now, I'm going to say this. In their defense, it is Gold's plastic surgery. It is Gold's plastic surgery. They didn't give him no instructions afterwards. The faja ain't even working for Joe no more.
They were supposed to go back. Joe was supposed to go back for, I think, another 2 or 3 procedures.
That's cool.
But he got scared because they scary. He got scared, so he did not go back to get his other work done.
I did find this out, and I don't know where I saw it, but Joe became very ill after the gastric bypass. So that it was Carlos. It was Carlos, and I would be scared too. It's Gold's plastic surgery. I would be terrified too. I would. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I would be scared too. Gold's plastic surgery. Look, from the looks of things, I do not know this to be true. From the looks of things, look like they do surgery, baby, on anybody.
Yeah, because there was one content creator. I forgot her name, but her daughter was talking about goals, saying that the mom BMI was too high.
Are you talking about Rolly? And they messed her mama up.
Yes.
Rolly. That was Rolly.
No, that wasn't Rolly. That was not Meatball. I think it was
Meatball. That's right.
Yes.
It wasn't Rolly. It was Meatball. They did surgery on Meatball too.
So they messed up. They worked on her mom or whatever, and I don't hardly see her mom on social media anymore.
I think her mother may be ill behind that, honestly.
I know one thing. If I ever make it big, cousins, I don't need that type of plastic surgery. I'm good how I am. So
I swear I am. I've gone many years without having a big ass. I hear they're fascinating, but I'm gonna say this: the party for me is in the front. I create the illusion of having a fat ass, but baby, when I turn around, it's the back of the club. It's a dark alley. Ain't nothing back there. When I say I suffer from, now it's not that I suffer from Nositol, no ass at all. I got some, but it doesn't match the hips. From the front, I got the hips and everything.
When you love yourself, when you are comfortable in the body that God gave you, it doesn't even matter, because with me, I know I can put that shit on when I'm ready to put that shit on.
Right.
So
And
it's like, it don't
well,
matter. I don't need to know, and I don't have to dress a certain way. I dress how I want to dress. I'm comfortable in the way that I dress.
Right.
So I know when I put that shit on, cousin got that shit on, and I'm looking good. And I know I'm looking good because when I walk in the room, a motherfucker gonna turn their head with or without a big ass, big breasts. So it's about having that confidence in yourself. And I know I know I'm cute. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I'm a cute 47-year-old woman. I'm very cute. I have a beautiful smile. Like, my personality is good. So I don't even need the extra stuff for me to be who I am.
Right.
And I'm confident in myself. Cause Joe walking around with them damn booty pads, that damn booty pads.
No, what tickled me was when they was doing that damn Christmas tree, and he turned around and his ass was square, looked like sponge. I mean, looked like he had SpongeBob. And he got roll your boat out that damn bed to put up that tree. That boy's shirt was stuck in his damn boxers, and then the shirt was too small. I'm like, what the hell is going on around here? Like, what am I looking at? It's just a mess.
They two big country ass ninjas.
Just what in the backwoods, backwater hell is going on? And then you sitting here and you're like, the child woke him from his nap, then got him out that back room, talking about, listen, since they say that we unintelligent, since they say we slow, let's go do some slow ass shit. Because that's what the hell that shit was. That was some slow ass shit.
I'm gonna add the music on later. You sitting up there doing a fake laugh.
Right. But the thing about it is that if any of you guys have ever used CapCut, then you know in CapCut, guys, you get to see it before you do it. You knew that music wasn't on there when you uploaded that. And that's why I say to this day that was a play. That was them sitting up here playing into the fact that people call them unintelligent. It was done on purpose. Plain and simple. It was done on purpose. They meant to do that. That's what that was for.
Mental illness is real.
I swear.
And it's a lot of people that they make social media famous on here that they shouldn't make social media famous. When you have people out here that are real genuine people that are, trying to bring you laughs and bring you stuff, we are the ones that stay at the bottom of the barrel, right?
Right.
But you can get somebody on here that's like Jodem and Maggie and all these other people.
Don't even mention Maggie. Oh my God.
That will blow up. And it's like, well, what the hell? Like, what we doing? We just normal individuals. We're normal human beings that we get online and, crash out and do all this other stuff that draws people attention. But when you have people like us that are really working,
right,
building a brand to be able to say, you know what, this is what we do. This is how we do it over here. Right. And we don't have to be acting crazy or being disrespectful towards people unless you take us there. Now, even if you try to take me there, I'm not going to address it the way that you think I'm going to address it. I'm just going to move. I'm going to move around you.
The internet is not a real place. My thing is this. I'm not going to be stressing myself out, banging tables, foaming and frothing at the mouth. I'm just not. Not over a nameless, faceless person. But like I said, you come to the house and you ring the doorbell, ding dong, let's come get this pound cake if you're willing to pull up. And I've always felt that way. But the internet is not a place for the mentally ill or the mentally unstable. I tell anybody that.
Right. It's not.
It's not. It is not the place for that. So, when I sit and I look at things, like people like Maggie, people like Joe, people like Amoy talking about I'm finna leave the live function alone. You gonna be back. You gonna be back.
Exactly. Streaming me, sweetheart.
Right.
What do you say?
Streaming me, sweetheart.
Yes, streaming me, sweetheart.
See, this is the problem that I got with Amoy too. You can record other people, but when you believe somebody is recording you, you want to sit up here and stand outside a beauty supplier and rant and rave and threaten a woman, an older woman at that. You want to threaten her.
What? Amoy, it was like, let me tell, I'm going to say this. If a person ever think that they going to get out on me like that, the way Amoy disrespected that lady at their hair store,
it's hell to the captain.
You're going to see my husband and my sons at the end of the day. Because for one, he did that with her because she's a female.
Right.
And that's one thing about those type of men, those type of boys. Let me say this because they're not men. Those type of boys love to attack women, and for the women that support them,
I don't get it.
I don't understand it. They support those women, so that's why I say they think alike. Yeah. That's how they feel. They have is a trauma bonding. That the reason why they support that type of mess. That was wrong. The stuff that Joe has said about women and children is wrong. The stuff that Amoy has said about children and women is wrong. But people support them. And I say, you know what? All y'all motherfuckers crazy. In my opinion.
Because you gotta be. To sit here and advocate and ride for something of that nature, you can't be playing with a full deck. You can't be at all.
No, you're not.
You
just like the girl yielded, just like the girl said. You see how easy it was for me to find you?
You know what I did, guys? I do have that video over here on my channel where that young lady drove 3 hours from Georgia to find that guy. And I also am working on the follow-up to that. Because, see, now they're talking about criminal charges in regards to that. Because, one, even though he read your apology, you still mentioned that this motherfucker had a Grindr account. Just saying. So there's a lot to unpack with that. And the thing about it is the fact that she drove 3 hours and kept that shit-eating grin across her damn face the whole time. But
when would it become that serious? Like, why is it that serious?
In the fucking comments. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Last time I looked, I want to say her page is gone. Her page is gone because guess what? For him to make those racist statements, sweetheart, and you are a business owner and a mother with several children, I think she has 3 children. Ma'am, just like you found him, he can turn around and find you. And you don't know who the fuck he's connected to.
Right.
Like that was some crazy work. And my thing is this, y'all, it was just what? Comments. It was comments.
Exactly.
It was just comments. Yes, they were racist, but they were comments. That's it.
I cannot allow a person to get me out of character to where I'm going to show that you bothered me, that you got me upset.
Well, I'm not going to give you dominion over my thoughts like that. That means you thought about what this man said so much and so fucking intently that you felt the need to drive to go confront a motherfucker. It's never going to be that fucking serious for me. Like, are you kidding me? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. You can comment all you want to, because my thing is this. The man responded to you, and then the thing about it is that You live in Georgia. Now, I don't know. Does anybody know what city she drove to 3 hours from Georgia? Does anybody know? Because the argument was about a certain district that was in Tennessee. So does anybody know what city? And my thing is this. Gas is higher than giraffe's pussy. Now, I don't know what the fuck she was driving, but I know what I drive, and I know I'm not finna drive 3 hours to confront a motherfucker. I'm just not.
No. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth on social media with anybody because it's not that serious. Because it's social media. I don't know you. You don't know me. Say what you want to say. I'm going to move on. And if it becomes too much for me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break.
Right. But see, here's the thing, though. Now, you see that shit that she did where she drove 3 hours? Ask for that man by name. Sweetheart, I'm just going to be honest with you. Whether you had a camera or fucking not, you could run into somebody that's not properly hinged, much like my motherfucking self. And I would have answered that goddamn call and be in an orange jumpsuit because I'm crazy in real life. And I got the bottle of pills to fucking prove it.
Absolutely. It's never that serious.
Because the thing about it is that, and you know, a lot of people got mad at me on Facebook when I was commenting on it, because I said, you know what? Thank God nothing happened to her. But baby, if he had just went on ahead and decide to turn her into a pillar of salt or a puddle, he was well within his reason. Because guess what? You don't know what type of time she was on.
Yeah, it's never that serious. And I just pray that the cousins and the super friends don't ever think you guys don't. If you thinking about doing something like that, make sure y'all call us first so I can tell you to sit your ass down. Because it's not that serious. This is social media. This is not real life. And of course, it's some people's jobs. Some people, you know, are full-time content creators.
And that's fine.
And that's what they do. But at the same time, the people that are full-time content creators, they don't even respond to the comments. No. They don't even look at the comments. They don't even say. They do what they do. They go on about their business and they steady posting different content.
Right. But when you start getting into restraining orders like Armand Wiggins and another content creator, when y'all start having lawsuits and 4-hour lives about what was said, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that is.
That's bullshit. My thing is this: as long as you not being threatened, your children not being threatened, and my thing is this: most threats, y'all, are fucking idle. Until somebody show up at your door and they show up on that damn Ring camera, it's fair game. Once they show up on that Ring camera.
And it's crazy because people have messed up people's livelihoods. Like they calling people places of employment, CPS. It's like, y'all doing all this stuff for what? What are you going to gain? You have that much hatred, that much jealousy in your heart that you... Because the other day, like this earlier this week, now I hear my name and all this mess with the freaking, I don't know if y'all know who Duchess and the Hottie crew and all them on TikTok. So I'm hearing my name in this mess. And I had one girl that Hottie and her are going back and forth in court or whatever. And she inboxed me and she was like, you know, I do want to speak about this. I want to come on a panel.
And you speak about it over the fuck there.
Right. Shit. I was like, who are these people? I don't even know what's going on. So when I went live that night, then this is what I told them. Take me out the group chat. Because I have nothing to do with whatever y'all got going on. I don't do drama. I do mess. If it's messy, of course, I'm going to address it. But this drama and people going back and forth in courts and y'all having live panels where y'all just talking about each other and hooping and hollering, I don't do that. For one, my fucking nerves bad. I can't do that. But if it's something that's messy and people want to have a conversation, of course, bring it to my panel. We'll talk about it. But that drama stuff and all that with the police and courts and stuff, no, y'all keep that over there where it's at. I'm not going to entertain it. That's my house, my panel, my lives. That's my house. And I control how I want my house to be ran. I control the people that I invite into my house. And that's how I see it.
And see, I'm not over there on TikTok to know the comings and goings of things over there. I don't. But I will say this, though. I'm not a bone collector. I'm not. Don't come tell me what the fuck somebody done said. I want to know why you stayed there and listened to it.
And then now, too, it don't even matter what somebody says. Somebody says something, I'll be like, oh, okay.
Right.
That's just how they feel.
Because they didn't
somebody want to go off or do whatever. Oh, okay. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to entertain it because it's drama and it takes my energy out of me. It takes my energy to sit up here and be mad and go back and forth. That's my energy. I control my energy and I respond to what I want to respond to.
And then, too, you can't give people dominion over your thoughts and your emotions like that either.
Right. You cannot.
You just can't.
I go walk my fish before I get mad about something.
Right. Because my thing is this. Life is hard. Real life, the day-to-day, the rigmarole is hard enough as it is. It's hard enough as it is. So my thing is this. You gonna make social media a real fucking problem? No, I'm not. I'm fucking not.
Nope.
I'm not.
Not at all.
I'm not. Well, cousin, we are enjoying your commentary. You and Carlos in the comment section. That was a brilliant idea. You guys stay tuned to Messy Cousin over here on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, the name is the same, Messy Cousin. She also has a website with awesome merchandise over there. It's supposed to be 19 degrees where I am. Tomorrow morning, y'all make sure y'all go over there, get you a t-shirt, get you a hoodie. Okay?
And also for the person that I know we reached out to the person that was the 100 subscriber so she can get her swag bag.
Oh, cool.
But for whoever becomes the 200th subscriber on the website, you're gonna get a swag bag courtesy of me. You'll get a hoodie, a t-shirt, a tumbler, and I think I'm gonna put the shot glasses or something. We're gonna mix it up.
Yes, y'all. They got shot glasses over there. They got shot.
We have the we have the what's the shit you put your drinks on? What is that?
Coasters.
The coasters, yeah. We have coasters too, and we're gonna be adding more merch now, as well. We're gonna be adding more merch, but the podcast is coming out next month, January 2026. I don't have an exact date. We are hosting the awards, the Messy Awards, December the 30th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube. We got a lot in store for that. Jen, I'm gonna need you to do a category. So me and Carlos will get with you on that.
Yeah, get with me on a category.
Yeah. So, and if you guys haven't voted, make sure you go to the website to vote for the awards. We're trying to build this so it can become bigger. Mm-hmm. So this year we're starting off on social media. Thank you so much, Sandy. So the more participation we have, the more we know how to take it in the future.
And the thing about it is, y'all, next year in 2026 for content creators, we need to create a vibe and an environment where everybody eats.
Yes, absolutely. And that's my thing, because I feel like if I can get to a point where I'm eating, the people that have been rocking with me, I'm gonna bring you to my table so we all eat together.
Right.
Because it's room for everybody. It's room for everybody. But one thing we have to realize, we have to be coachable, and we have to be able to listen to what the people on the outside is telling us, because that's important. The people that's on the outside looking in, Jay Boogie, get out of here. Give me your phone. The people that's on the outside.
My category, the glitter award.
The people that's on the outside looking in, that's what matters.
Right.
Not even though the people in the chat, people that support you, yes, they do support you, and we appreciate all of them. But when you're on live, just say people are scrolling through this YouTube right now, and they on the outside, the way we are conducting ourselves on this live mean a lot. Says a lot about us and our character.
Right.
So we will definitely have this table where we will eat at, and everybody is going to eat. So I'm with it, sis, and I really appreciate you for bringing me up.
Yes, as always, I appreciate you. Listen, y'all, I'm finna go get raccoon drunk.
I'm finna go fight.
Do you want to fight? Child, that needs to be that. I got an idea for that. I do. I got an idea for that, sis, and I'll call you. All right, everybody. Good night. Go fight. Go get raccoon drunk.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, sis. As always, love you so much.
I love you too. Y'all have a great night.
Y'all have a good night. Bye, guys. I'm gonna drop you down, baby. All right, everybody. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Go check out Messy Cousin, her website. Everybody, new music, me and Jay Boogie. Jay Boogie got 2 songs that he has done. I might go live tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Tomorrow's a busy day for me. Tomorrow's also a cold day as well. So, guys, yes. Like, share, and subscribe. Messy Cousin. Messy Cousin has a website, messycousin.com. She's also over on TikTok. Y'all check her out. Be looking for that. Humans Are Stupid. Pat over there. Pat is everywhere. Pat is on Instagram. Pat is here on YouTube. Good night, son. He's over on YouTube as well. Yes, Beautifully Flawed is a new song from Jay Boogie. Alicia, good night. Good night, baby. Trust the process. Excuse me, guys. I'm Just Here to Troll. Tea Sippers. Summer's Room. Sean Davy Way Show. Guy Apple Bonnet Chronicles. Anybody I forgot, charge it to my head and not my heart. Keeping everybody lifted up in prayer. Anybody that is traveling. Please. Y'all stay tuned. It's only pound cakey. Thank you, Taj. And matter of fact, replay gang, anybody that needs to be followed, big up, that is giving great content right now, let's network, let's get together, let's love on each other, let's create a vibe. Shout out to comedian Big Girl. Big Girl comes over here and shares so much love all the time. I want to see people grow in 2026. I want to see people win in 2026. That's what this is about. This is what this community is about. Guys, that is so very, very important. You know, we come over here, we have a good time, we laugh, we kiki. But at the same time, guys, we need to be, yes, love her. We need to be creating a safe space as well where we can all have a good time. Life is hard enough. Life is serious enough as it is. And I can't sit up here and say that we don't know what people are going through, because we see what people are going through day by day when we open up these computers and when we turn on these TVs. So, guys, remember that. Much love to you all. Have a good night. Pleasant tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.